the pluralist theory of sovereignty explains the importance of various associations, groups, and individual conscience in a state which is rather more important than state. So, according to the pluralists, exponents, every society consists of multiplicity of association and the state is but one among them. Association and groups are not creation of state, but they are natural and spontaneous. They function independently of the state. The main exponent of the pluralist theory are the critics of monistic theory of sovereignty. So, their main emphasis is on association, groups, and individuals' exclusive and independent personality. And all associations, groups are very spontaneously and naturally developed in a society. It is neither made by state nor it is created by state. So they are themselves independent and their functions are those laws they make for themselves. So among the exponents of pluralist theory, we can discuss about Professor I.Laski and Professor Coker. What is their view? They advocate the autonomy and functional freedom of groups. So their main emphasis is on every group's legal personality. So every group is itself independent and itself autonomous. So they are free to make their law which regulate their own affairs. This is the view of Professor I.Laski and Coker. The next exponent are Gierke and Maitland. Gierke and Maitland emphasized on group personality as real personality. So every group bears a particular legal personality and that is the real personality which is not under the function of state and it is independent. They have their own privileges and they are also very much independent of state's formal sanction. That means they are not under the command or control of state. So their emphasis is on group personality, group's legal personality. The next exponent are Durkheim and Professor Figgis. They advocated freedom of vocational groups, specialized tax of economic control, autonomy of groups like churches, trade unions, and local communities. So when they emphasize on vocational groups, it relates to all those groups who are specialized in certain economic activities in a community or in a society. They produce, exchange certain economic items such as the need of society. So they are very much free to their produce and how to sell or exchange their produce without any control or command of anyone. So that is otherwise autonomy. And this autonomy is always lies with every group in a society such as church, a trade union, or any other local communities. The next exponents of pluralist theory are Barker and Lindsay. Barker and Lindsay also provides the same explanation of group personality, but in a different way. According to them, every group had homogeneous, and these groups as homogeneous, they inspire stronger loyalties among the groups and having a particular group conscience. So group conscience is the important thing which maintains the groups, and so all the groups in a society, they are homogeneous as to they enjoy group conscience, so there is no conflict and no other institution in society which would command and control the group. Even the state has no power over such groups. And lastly, Professor McIver explains that law actually is shaped by traditions and social needs of community. So, state is not the exclusive source of law. Further, it is limited to both constitutional law and international law. So here, McIver, while explaining about the independentness, freedom, and having a separate legal personality, also emphasized on groups and association. And according to him, laws are always shaped by traditions of the society and according to the needs of the society or community. So, to him, state is not the only or the exclusive source of law. So, they are independent, and additionally, McIver explained that states' command or states' authority to make law is always limited to constitutional law and international law. So, monistic theory of sovereignty as explained by Buddha, Hobbes, or Austin are always limited to constitutional law and international law.